God made you enough. He made you enough. So one of the things that I find that a lot of people struggle with is their self-worth. They're trying to figure out, man, am I deserving? Do I deserve this? Wait, can somebody figure this out for me? Is anybody ever gonna like me? Is anybody gonna ever love me? Is anybody gonna ever care for me? Wait, I'm in school, I'm struggling. Oh my gosh, I got picked last. Am I enough? God made you enough. And one of the most important things that I've learned in my life was that, here's a quick story. Yeah, I talk about this all the time. I was bullied. I was bullied through all the way up until my sophomore year of high school. And when I speak on this, I don't speak on it from a nature of lack. I speak on it from a nature of experiences that I have that I utilize to help other people. I can understand where they come from, where they empathize, and in certain situations, sympathetic and be sympathetic to certain things. But most importantly, I can empathize with them. Like I can understand where they're coming from. And one of the things that bullying taught me was I had a very, very, very low self-worth. Like if this was the chart, it was down here. And what I started to do was, how can I be a kid fending for himself, going to school, 8, 10, 12, not wanting to be in school, wanting to literally just dub school? How can I do this? So I started to change the idea of what my self-worth was. I realized soon that nobody was coming to save me, no amount of advice, no amount of counselors. It was just like, it was a spiral of me trying to figure out, who am I going to be? And this is what I love, and I love that I got bullied, right? Because I am the person who I am. I can literally say whatever and be who I am because it allowed me to be bullied for who I was, who I wanted to be. I couldn't see that until I started to tell myself, hey, you're good. You look good today. I see how you are. So I started to cultivate this idea of self-love and self-worth and understand that I was enough. But one of the biggest things that I struggled with was this idea of me being a guy that literally changed the life. Like, I grew up, like, oh, all the girls started looking at me this way. Oh, I could get any girl. Like, I fell into the trope that I was trying to find security through women. And I understood that, and I started to realize, like, that's not me. It took a while. I had to go to college to understand that. I had to rewire my brain because I thought that if I were with this person, they were going to see that I was enough. So my self-worth was still down, even though I told myself I was this, and I changed myself, and I changed the way I look. I still, deep down to my core, felt like I was enough. And when I tell you guys, God, He made you enough, was because in that season of my life when I was in college, I started to realize, and I started to go to Bible study, and I started to feel this overwhelming presence of my life. And what I want to attribute to it is, when I started Bible study and going to and learning the Word and learning, I started to realize that I'm just not the only person going through this, right? There was people that were adopted. Think about it. People that are adopted and are thinking, well, my parents gave me up at birth. How do you expect me to be enough? I'm at college and I'm bouncing around and I'm working 3 jobs to even pay my way through school. You see how it hurts? The idea of saying, man, I studied so hard for a test, and I can't even get into the school that I wanted since I was a kid. How am I enough? My parents won't even look at me because I got an F in this class. How am I enough? They think I'm dumb. How am I enough? And then lastly, it's like you have people that are going through heartbreak, and you look at your partner that you were just with, and all of a sudden you're feeling like your self-worth and that confidence. How am I enough? I'm not enough for you? You gotta seek it through somebody else? And heartbreak hurts because those are the thoughts that you go through, right? And the beauty about God is that He shows up. Right? He shows up. This is something that I really want people to understand and learn, is that He showed up for that person that was adopted. He was there. He was there. When you failed that test, He was there. When He led you to that new university, He was there. When that girl broke your heart and the things happened, He was there. And He led you to the new person that you love the most, He was there. This is what I'm trying to say. The narrative of thinking that you're less than, it's a cosm that a lot of young people are going through, right? We're trying to figure out who I am, who am I supposed to be? I'm 25, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I'm 28, I'm still lost. I'm 30, I'm still lost. How do I not have kids? How do I not I'm married? I'm supposed to have all this stuff right now. So now you're thinking, I'm not enough to have this. I'm not deserving to be a husband one day. I'm not deserving to have the things that I really want, to provide in X, Y, and Z. So you're having these thoughts in your head, and you're like, oh, wait, I'm not enough. God will always be with you through all your struggles, all your trials and tribulations, it's good times and bad times. And you just got to know that He's inside you. One of the things that I learned is an important statement that I say to myself. It's when I believe in myself, that is God in action. When I believe in myself, that is God in action. And I learned this, and I forgot, it was like a preacher, his name is Pastor Ike or something like that. And he was talking about, these are things that you can say because God lives inside of us. So when I tell you guys he was there the entire time, he was there. He was living the Holy Spirit within us. So now we recognize, oh, I'm living out an expression of how I can look at this situation, how I can respond to it, because how would Jesus respond to it? How would God respond to it? Kind-hearted, understanding, loving, forgiving, patient, joyfully. You see how I'm saying? Like, all these moments are so impactful because they change you for the better. Things happen for a reason, So when you get to a place where you can understand that, oh my gosh, well, when I believe in myself and I love myself, that is God in action. That is who he is in. But he is putting that inside of me to transition to love myself even more. But to most importantly, show that I am enough. One of the most important things, everybody in this world that are around the 20s or in the early or late teens, they feel like they're lost. They feel like they're useless, but you don't have to be useless. When I used to tell myself, man, I got picked last again, I'm weak, I would never tell myself I was weak. I had something to prove to myself because I had to tell myself, I am enough. I got picked last, I'm still enough. And I made myself into a person that was determined to achieve their goals. And this is the same thing you have inside of you. God has put it inside of you. You can achieve whatever you want. You can be whoever you want. You can go and be with whoever you want to be with. But at the end of the day, when you know he's inside of you, you will always be enough. No person can ever make that and say, hey, because we're humans. We're sinners. They don't have leverage. The only person that can judge us is God. So when you say, you're like, I know when I take this step, I believe in myself that I am enough. Oh, I took the step to go find my original parents. I'm enough. Oh, I failed a class. I'm still enough. I'm not a failure. I'm going to be better. Oh, she left me. I'm still enough to love somebody even more than she did, than I did for her. I'm still enough. Lead with that. Live with that. Be bold with that. And believe it or not, class is closed. Okay. Guys. I need you guys to tap it. Tap it for me. Guys, if you haven't popped into the Discord, go to the Discord. The link is in the bio. Just click it. The Book of Yay. Join the Discord, guys. Also, go to YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Turn me up! But I want to get to the one point that everybody's been asking me. Coach this, coach that, coach, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Yes, I can! Yes, I can! And I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm doing a 6-month coaching program. Guys, it's a one-on-one. It's only a couple spots. Look, for the guys that are serious, go join the Discord. The link is in my bio. DM me one-on-one. And then we can go from there. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm only taking people that's trying to get off the bench and trying to play the game and try to win. I'm not taking people that don't want to win. You guys ever been to a program and you look over here and you're like, oh snap, the program's good. Yeah, we're doing that, guys. So the guys that want to get their fitness right. For the guys that want to get their goals right. For the guys that want to demolish the dating game and go and understand how to go past the heartbreak. I'm that guy. For the guys that really want to tap in on their faith, I'm that guy. So I'm only going to take a couple guys that are really serious, guys. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to see how you're at. But I'm only taking serious people. If you are the type of person that's saying, hey, I'm done with the fact that I'm losing at life and I want to win, the people that are locked in with the Book of Yay, we going to win. You going to look at your teammates and you going to say, I'm a winner. But at the end of the day, if you come on this side, we going to work. It's no BS. It's everything. It's daily. So guys, tap in. The Book of Yay. Go to YouTube, subscribe, lock in. But believe it or not, class is closed.